Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I'm going to be discussing toilets. Up till now, we've been using a traditional porta-potty, two-part loo, where you put chemicals in, etc. However, today's a game changer, because we have a composting toilet. Let me show you what we got. Up till now, most composting toilets have been rather large and not really suitable for self-built vans. That's where the traditional porta-potty type stuff come in, because they're considerably smaller. However, as of now, that changes. We have the Nano from Simploo, which is of the same form factor size as a traditional porta potty. However, it's a compost toilet. And there we have. Right, let me just get out of the box. It's slightly longer, but a little bit narrower and a very tiny amount taller than our traditional toilet. However, it is only very marginally different. What I'll do is I'll put them alongside one another now so you can see the difference. And there we go. You can see that it's a slightly wider profile on the traditional toilet over the Simploo. From this angle, you can see that the Simploo is a little bit longer, as well as being very slightly higher. On the side here, you can see that there's a handle. If I open up the lid, inside, you've got your second compartment and your pee compartment. With the handle, opens up for the second compartment, and close up to seal it again. If I now remove the lid, and in the bottom you can see you've got your two containers, one at the front for the pee, one at the back for your number twos. They're simply removable by taking the top off, lifting the handle and lifting out. There's the one for your pee. Inside here, there's a number of accessories. Let's take them out and see what we got. So there's two carbon filters. We have another carbon filter and the filter housing. This fits on the side because you can optionally extract outside the vehicle, or in our case, we are not going to extract outside, so there's a carbon filter inside there and there's another one in here. So that's 4 carbon filters we have. Next we got the lid for the pee bottle. And some other accessories there. That literally just pushes on the top. That seals it up for taking it away and being emptied. You also have 4 feet, which are suckers to go on the bottom of the toilet. We also have the power leads for the carbon filter fan to go on the side of the unit. First thing you need to decide is which range you're going to configure it with the carbon filter. There are 3 options, one on either side and one on the rear. You have a blanking plate that goes into the 2 that you're not going to use. For us, we're going to mount it on the left hand side as you look at the loo. So I'm going to take this blanking plate and I'm going to put it into the rear slot. There we go. Now it's just a case of taking the filter and pushing it into place. Now I've decided which way around it's going to go, I need to work out where I'm going to run the cable. On the bottom, there's a cable which comes out from in the bottom of the toilet here. This is for the level gauge for the pee potty. So I'm going to run that cable round to this side so that I can then connect it up with the filter. What I plan to do is I'll run the cable out here, I'm going to run it around the back to here where it will meet up with the other part of the power. Now I've run the cable round, just going to take the filter housing and push it on like so. Wide connector goes onto there, connects onto there, and connects into there. We have a simple on-off switch, and this just needs to be wired into the USB. Now just to reassemble it, I'm going to test it in the van. Here we are then in the van, the toilet's reassembled, I've taken out the front beam that was stopping the old toilet from moving so that this one can slot in. Because it's a bit longer, it does come right to the front anyway, so don't need that beam anymore. It's just a case of sliding it in. And there we go, one composting toilet in its home. The cable is over in the far corner there, come through the cupboard, behind these drawers, and out into the boot. So it comes across here, across, and then down. I've now got the power cable into the bottom of the cupboard, comes across and down, and there's a little bit of the cable just grabbed up there. The switch goes onto this piece, which will be on the side of the loo, and then we'll be able to pull it out, but this is going to be its home. I fixed the switch to the side of the loo, and then the plug down here you just plug into, and it enables me then to pull the loo out while remaining plugged in and keeping the fan going. Currently it's not turned on because it's not in use, however it's just simply a case of, and you can hear the little fan just kicking in at the back, which is drawing the smells out of the loo into the carbon filter. And there are just 3 other items that you require for the composting toilet. One is sawdust. You put a layer of this in the poop box and then you layer over the top when used. Toilet roll, of course, which again you can just put in the bag, it's not a problem, it will break down. And the third part would be white vinegar. You mix this up with water and just do a light spray into the pea pot when you use it. This will remove any odours. And that was how we installed the Nano into our van. I hope you found it useful. I will leave a link in the description so you can go and pick up one should you wish to do so. Also, if you do want something larger, there are larger options available on their website. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you did enjoy the video, of course, please do hit the like button. Don't forget the subscribe button and notification bell to when the next video goes live. See you in the next video.